Welcome to the Funk Family Farm. I'm David Funk. Okay, so that's the neighbor's place. This is the back property. This is the front property. Guess we've allowed things to get pretty run down around here, but my Uncle Dan was in charge of this back property, and he's not a big fan of upkeep, so he really hasn't bothered to do much. Just let it grow, get overgrown. Lots of back upkeep. Upkeep needs to be done. Federal government used the Federal Forfeiture Act to seize half the value of this property, so now I've got to come up with that money, which I did do, but I got a terrible loan and it's not through a bank, and I really need to qualify for a bank loan or I'm going to lose this place in a year or two because I won't be able to make the payments because they are just way too high. It's been a lot of stress, it's been a nightmare. But I'm feeling a lot better now that I'm actually trying. I really didn't think I could save this place. I really don't know if I can, but I'm gonna try. I love this place. It's the best place to be when I was a kid. Had my little dirt bike, I could rip back and forth in this driveway. It was just paradise. I mean, it's still paradise. This is where us funks belong. Property values have gone up so much around here. This back property's 4.5 acres and it's worth over $900,000. There's my shop that I built when I was like 19. Got some interesting stories about that. Hopefully I'll get to them. It's been so much stress. It's been a lot of frustration. I hate feeling bullied by my own government. Just for a little pot. It's just an excuse for them to steal close to $500,000. They just want their money. It's kind of hard to be pissed at them. The Federal Forfeiture Office people have been very nice to me. They've been very cooperative in trying to help me to save this place because they could have just sold it on me so easily. They had a buyer, big developer, it was all done, they would have had their money. But they chose to let me get it for them instead. So now they're still waiting, but it's coming. I've already made the agreement to get the money lent to me. Just so much stress. Never owed money on a mortgage before. Most amount of money I ever owed anybody in my life was like $40,000. Now I owe soon to be $600,000. Scary stuff. It's a lot of money. It's a really bad deal and I'm gonna pay really high interest, so we'll see if I can even do anything to save this place or if I'm just prolonging the inevitable. My Uncle Dan's not really a big fan of upkeep, so he's kind of let a lot of things fall apart. Let his Oldsmobile kind of fall apart. That car used to be nice. But I guess it's not that easy when you don't have a lot of money coming in. My late father's El Camino. It's a pretty sweet ride, but it's just suffering out here right now. It's just terrible. It's got an ignition issue right now, and I really wish it was running so I could try to sell it. Here's where we had an old dog kennel. I started taking some of the brush down, but it's a lot of work. It's going to take a little bit of time. Let you guys see what the front part of the property looks like, so you can see all the changes I'm going to make. Hopefully make this place look a lot better in case we do have to sell it to a developer in a year or two. But the plan is to try to keep it, to try to figure out how to get a loan, how to qualify for a bank loan that's more sustainable. It's at a reasonable interest rate. The only way I can do that is by figuring out how to make over $130,000 next year, and then do it for 2 more years, and then keep doing it for the rest of my life so I can pay the mortgage, I guess.